On this week's Explore, I visit the abandoned house of Lord Thurso. Lord Thurso is Archibald Sinclair, previous British minister and buried in the hills nearby. Come with me as I explore this amazing lodge in the Highlands of Scotland that was once home to Winston Churchill's right-hand man and best friend. And please pop over to Escapade on YouTube, who sorted out this drone footage for us. His link will be in the description. Now let's get into this video. Hi and welcome back to FindersBeepers History Seekers. This week I am in the middle of nowhere in the Highlands of Scotland with Bear, but we are off to somewhere pretty impressive, pretty exciting, and hopefully we can get in. I've got a really long walk with Bear to do today. It's about a 9-mile round trip, 4.5 miles that way and 4.5 miles back. It's gonna take a while, so let's get going. Right, about a quarter of the way there. The rain is really coming down. Actually, it's not that, it's just really little tiny thin rain, but the weather is coming in. I feel like I'm gonna get absolutely soaked in a minute. Right, I'm about 3 miles in, or just over, about 3.5 miles, and I think that's it in the distance next to those trees there. Pretty sure that's it. Bear's having a really good time, having a really good walk. Like I said, I've just come from right up there, right in the middle of nowhere. We're almost there. Right, down behind me there is the house. The problem is, there's a farm here as well. Now I am in the family graveyard at the moment with Bear. Trying to work out what's the best thing to do. As you can hear, it's ridiculously windy. But one of the cars down there have got their engines on. I don't want to get caught trying to get in. So I'm going to try and go a different way around. But we've got to get over there, look. Me and the dog. So I don't know how to do it for the best. Let's head up this way and up around the back. While I've been trying to work out how to get over there, I've been looking at this. Look, so Robin MacDonald Sinclair of Ulster, 2nd Viscount Thurso. I think this is one of the guys that lived in there, to be fair. I think this might be the guy we're going to be talking about. National President of the Boys Brigade, 1985 to 1994. And then there's some more over here as well. Archibald Henry MacDonald Sinclair. Now this is the guy. 1st Viscount of Thurso, 1890 to 1969. Soldier and statesman, Member of Parliament for Caithness and Sutherland, Secretary of State for Scotland, Secretary of State for Ayr, Marigold his wife. Yeah, this is the guy. This is the one I'll be telling you about if we manage to get inside. Just over there. So, oh, Angus John Sinclair, 1925 to 2003. Scots Guards, younger son of Viscount. All right, wow, right, let's have a go at getting in there. Right, not quite as easy to get over as I thought. It's a bit thicker. I might just take my shoes off, or I don't know, I might go a bit further down the river. It might be a bit easier down there. Right, found a little bit. It's not very neat. Further downstream. I could go up to the bridge, but it's very close to that house. So I'm just gonna get in here and get across. And Bear doesn't love water, to be fair, so he likes rivers, just don't like swimming. Right, I'll get across and I'll see you up there. Right, we're almost there. There's the farm. I can hear some sort of engine running down there. This is where we're going. Right, I'm in. And look at it straight away in here. Now, I've just realised that I've left my torch. I've left my torch back at the car. So, all the dark rooms, I'm really going to struggle with. But look at this straight away. I've got a big stag's head frame and all the stuff for the horses. I'm going to have a quick look through in here. got my, literally all I've got is my phone torch. And it's so dark in here. Look at it. It's pretty spooky, to be fair. I've not even taken Bear's lead off. I need to get his lead off him. I don't want to be long in here because it looks like somebody has forced their way in here recently, and I don't want to be blamed for that. So, look at this. Oh, these are so good. Right, I'm going to quickly try and get looking in these dark rooms. I've got to be really quick. I don't want to be in here very long, especially with those big hunting dogs just down there. Oh, there's a little bed in here, look. Oh, these floors are terrible. Look at that clock. That is amazing. That is so good. Right, Bear, come here. Let's get that lead off you. Right, heading back round into this other room. You can't really tell how dark it is. These are like little guest rooms, I think, with the big water jug and bowl at the side. I'm not going to spend very long in these rooms because there's other really amazing rooms I want to try and get to. Right, heading into what looks like a kitchen. I'm so sorry it's this dark, but there's no way I can do anything without a torch. And actually, it's picking it up quite well. Oh, look at these in here. All the old milk jugs and big plates, and a big stone flagged floor as well. All the copper utensils, like the big decanter or whatever it is with the tap on. That's brilliant. And then the range. Don't know what I'm standing on. This is the thing, I can't even really see what I'm doing because it's so dark. I have got to be careful because I don't know what the floors are like, and Bear is here. At least in this room, it's light. Got natural lighting. Look at these things. This is mega cool. Really, really good. Oh, look at those walking sticks. They're brilliant. One with a thistle, one with a squirrel. And then loads of photographs. I'll have a look at those in a minute. That looks like some sort of children's game, maybe. Can you tell I'm nervous? Oh, look at this guy. I wonder if that was him. I wonder if that was the one. So, the guy who lived here was the right-hand man of Sir Winston Churchill. Oh my lord, there's a full-on golden eagle here. That is crazy. Look at that. That is so good. I'm surprised Bear's not trying to eat it. But I don't know what this was for either. That's quite interesting. Maybe, I thought letters, but then it's got that bit on top, but the bit underneath looks like it's for letters. And the old desk. And then, that's a fire guard. That's so good. Oh, look at the old family photos. Oh, I want to be careful because they're on the floor as well. Don't want to stand on them. Oh, look at them. The old writing desk. Now, this guy was born in 1890 and he was the lord of the manor. Lord of the whole area. Oh, look, it's his teeth. He's got like a cast of his teeth. That's good. I wonder where that is. Look at him in the little kilt. That is so good. That is so good. But yeah, look how good this room is. And all the stuff that's in here. I will have another quick look at those photos. I can't be long in here because I just have a feeling at some point somebody's going to come. Somebody's going to find me. And I'm by myself, miles from anything. Right, I've come back to the photos. There's absolutely loads. I could spend hours looking through these. Look at him. That is so good. I wonder where that is. That's brilliant. But yeah, I I could go spend hours looking through these, and I wish I could. I genuinely daren't today. So let's have a look. Oh, that looks like someone's people's wages. Oh, 1942. That's good. Oh wait. Presentation to Miss Elizabeth Sinclair, Thurso Castle, on the occasion of her marriage, 1943. Oh, they've all put money in, that's what it is. Everybody's donated a little bit of money for her wedding. It's got all the different amounts down this side, so the important people look like they've put like £3 in, and the people that aren't as important have put like 10 shillings or whatever. That's so good. Right, we better keep looking. But it's so good. This is one of the first rooms we've been in. Right, coming out of that room into the other door that was at the other end. Look at the stairs. It smells like pigeons in here, like seriously bad of pigeons. Pigeon poo everywhere. But once again, we've got the big flagged floor. We've got a big walking stick. And whoever this guy is, look. Oh, the Tailor of Gloucester, Beatrix Potter. I wonder if that's a first edition. It's in a right state, it won't be worth anything. But it could quite easily be a first edition, that. What a shame. What an absolute shame. And then there's this big clock here as well. I see a bear making noises, running round. So yeah, we'll head that way and look at the rest of the bottom of the stairs, downstairs, and then we'll head up these very rickety looking stairs. Right, so we've got a little understairs bit to store stuff. Now this room looks like it's a bit of a tragedy, to be fair. Oh, I don't know though. There is some really good stuff in here. Look at these big jardiniere things, big fireplace. Oh, I wonder if one of those is him. I don't know what he looks like. I need to find out what he looks like. That looks like a Staffordshire flatback. Oh no, it's not flat at the back, so it's not Staffordshire flatback, but it's Staffordshire, I think. That's that game that we've seen before. I want to say Mahjong, but I don't think it is, but it's something similar to that. And then there's loads of stuff on here, look. Oh, look. It's got a kestrel or something on that. Bears sniffing round. You can smell all the birds and stuff. And then more Staffordshire pottery. That's a Staffordshire flatback, I think. Oh, look at the size of that as well. That is massive. That is absolutely fantastic. I'm going to put it back so it doesn't get damaged, because I think that's what they've done. They've put them in the middle of there so they don't get damaged. Bear, what are you doing? He's playing with Mahjong pieces down there. So, then we've got the old phones. I used to have one like that. Bridge. That's so good. I'm sure I've seen one of those on Antiques Roadshow before. Oh, is that? No, that's not this place. That looks like the Castle of May. Not sure. Oh, so many good little bits. And then this one's Tam O'Shanter. It says it on the bottom there, look. Tam O'Shanter and something John. Suitor John. Is that having a drink? And that's probably where the name Tam O'Shanter's, the hat, isn't it? It's a style of hat. So I'm wondering that's where that's come from. But little old pram as well. I don't know if you can tell I'm nervous. I am extremely nervous. I do not want to get caught in here at all, because they don't just come at you with loud voices. They come at you with shotguns, and that is not what I want at all. Right, come on, Bear. Let's keep going. Right. Just found this here as well. Bear has been so noisy today. He's after everything. I wish I'd got his camera on, but I forgot to charge it last night. But yeah, this is like a silhouette art. I can't remember what it's called. I'm sure it's something like that. It's from 1839. Dudley Sinclair. So it's of the same family. Bear, get out of the chimney. What an idiot dog you are. But yeah, so it's the Sinclair family from the 1800s. And then they've got all sorts of little bits, bone counters, little boxes for stuff. There's some more mahjong or whatever it is down there as well. Cards and games, and what's this, look? Language of Flowers, little lady's book. So much good stuff, really is. Little boxes. That's really, really good. Right, I've just come into this room and there's not a great deal to be seen in here, apart from all these burnt documents, which are really, really odd. Like this one, it says reply to the Treasury, Whitehall, 1928. The annual dinner of HM Civil Service will take place 1928 at 7 p.m. The Duke of York has graciously consented to be present. These are really like important documents. I think that might be Wedgwood, that as well. Like important things from important people. So strange that they've just all been burnt like that as well. Right, like I said, there's not a great deal. There is some like hunting pictures and things like that, but they're all prints. So we'll keep going. Right, on into the next room. Oh, this is like a little downstairs guest bedroom almost. Look at these. Oh, that's wonderful. That's a wonderful picture. And a military guy as well. Oh, and the little box, monogrammed. Oh, tortoiseshell, toothbrush and all sorts. Oh, that is so, so good. That's a lid off something also. Oh no, it isn't monogrammed, it's just got a pattern on it. But it's like crystal or glass. And then that's peat. So we're surrounded by peat bogs. So it's a little bit like coal, but you get it straight up out of the ground. So if you saw a digger earlier on, that's what they get. And they let it dry out and they burn it like coal. And it's all round here, there's absolutely loads. So it's almost like a little dressing room, this. Because they've got the big mirrors with me in it. And then it's quite an odd little room, to be fair. And then, if you move, they all look like bits of stuff for writing. And maybe sewing as well in there. There's so many rooms, we just need to crack on. I am so, so worried about being caught in here. I really am. Now this is looking like the guest bathroom, so it's next to that room that I said was a bit like a changing room. There's dead birds everywhere that seem to have got in here and just died a death. But that bath is very long. I think that's a 7-foot bath. My bath's quite big, but that seems really, really, really long. And then a bidet, which you don't see many bidets in the UK anyway, especially in houses of this sort of age. And there was a toilet by the looks of things over there at some point, which has been removed. A little picture of a cat. But it's brilliant, especially with the washstand and the water bowl and things like that. I just properly love it. I love it so much. Right, so we came in up through the cellar. I had to pass Bear up through there. Don't know how I'm going to get him back down, but I am worried he's going to drop down into there in a minute. Bear, move, go on. I do not want you in that cellar. Right, and then there's a little, like a, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a study or what. There's another nice fire. Once again, I'm having to work off my phone torch. But look, it's that same guy again. I'm guessing this is him. I'm guessing this is the friend of Winston Churchill. Oh, look at that clock. That is a wonderful clock. That's amazing. And that's that little boy again. I think that must be him as a child. I'm not sure. A very stern looking man. I don't know what Bear's doing, but he's worrying me. I'm scared that he's going to just fall down that hole in a minute. Oh, and they went to the horses and cats. So good. And then a little baby chair. I reckon they may have had the kids in here through the day. And then there's a big bureau over here. Oh, look at this. This big screen. It says, oh, it's not English. It looks Latin on it. Oh, it says cheval. Is it maybe French? Because that's horse in French. A little 1970s freaky doll. And then with his dog. This is so good, so good. And then who's he up there? Is that Napoleon? Sort of recognise him. Right, let's have a look at the other side of this screen before we go. Oh, it's quite plain, to be fair. It's just this end bit that's detailed, unless it is on this side. Oh, it is. Look at him on his horse. They're so good. Some more writing there. I wonder if it's specific people with their horses, famous generals or something. Right, we've come from down there and we're heading up the stairs. I reckon there's been a lot of damp on these stairs. I am quite concerned with the amount of pigeon poo that's on here. Oh, Bear, if we go through these stairs, they're very green. Look, that's come from that window. Those windows are always dodgy and this one's smashed. So water will have been gushing down onto these. So I need to stay as close to the inside. I've got the wrong trainers on. I've had a nightmare today, to be fair. I've put the trainers on that I normally wear day to day, not exploring trainers. And also, I forgot the torch. Oh, look at it up here. Right, just made my way up the stairs. Bear has gone up there somewhere. I am worried because the floors are horrendous. Now, shoved in this cupboard under here, I have just found two things that are absolutely amazing. First of all is this. Now, if you know anything about the army or whatever military, you'll know what that band represents. I don't at all. And also the black armband there. I don't recognise those buttons, to be fair. Let's have a look. I don't know what they say on them. LS? I'm not sure. They're not your just general service buttons. And then look, it's got a name on there as well. But I don't know what that says. But look at, let me just zoom it out for you. Look at that. That is so good, and it was just shoved in this cupboard. And the other thing that was in this cupboard is this. Look at that. It's got the trousers with it. It's like the proper tunic and the proper arm bits on it and the little tail bits at the back. Let me zoom back in. The amazing buttons. Now, somebody will tell me who this is, like if it's the Royal Dragoons or I don't know, whatever, but it's so interesting to see. And I bet there's more stuff underneath here as well, shoved under, that's probably interesting. But we'll head off in this direction. Bear's now over here somewhere, wandering from room to room. I've got to be really careful. But that is one of the best finds I've ever had, I think. They're just amazing. I love military sort of uniforms and stuff. Right, let's keep looking. Right, so that's a bathroom and I ain't gonna risk going in there, to be fair. It's the only room in the whole place that's got a modern window on it as well. I noticed that from outside, but it's the only room that's absolutely ruined. Although I don't know, looking at this, the ceilings have come down. Look at it in here. Look at this. I've got to be careful because these floors do not feel very good at all. Look at him. He's magnificent. And that cup, that mug, is really good as well. From Sunderland. It's a bit out of the way, Sunderland. There seems to be some old photos and things just chucked on the floor here. I don't know what they are, but doesn't look very nice. It looks like a bird's been sat on the edge of here pooing on stuff. But there's loads of them. They're like the other picture we're looking at downstairs. Can't remember the name of it. It's gone out my head. Just tell me if you know what it is. Let's have a look out of this window. So this window's smashed at some point. I'm guessing from maybe the weather. But look, it's literally in the middle of nowhere, this place. The 2 single beds. These floors do not feel right at all under my feet. I am a little bit worried. A little set, ladies set. Another dead bird, although I feel like this one, oh yeah, this one is stuffed. Stuffed in a bit of an odd position. Oh God. Yeah, it's like it's got its neck broken, which is quite odd. What are these things in here, look? Like strange metallic goblet-y things. Don't know if they're to put flowers in. And then look in here. Look at all these in here. They're so good. I know these things are worth a fortune, to be fair, because I've seen them on stuff. There's loads of them. Such a shame to see them just going to waste. I feel like they might have been put in drawers to keep them safe. But why have they not just been put somewhere in someone's house or out of the way? It's just such a waste of things. But yeah, look, this is your room. Right, oh, there's a little thing in the corner over there, but I don't know if I can get to it. Oh, I don't know what Bear's doing. I can hear him making some very odd noises. This chair is good, to be fair. I would like that chair. I feel like stuff's been rifled through in there. Right, let me try. I can't shut the drawer. I don't want to break anything, just to look in here. Oh, it's just to put your hang your bags and things like that. That's quite cool. It's like a wardrobe, built-in wardrobe of the day. Oh God. Right, let's keep heading round. Right, got quite a horrible bathroom in here, to be fair. And there's another one at the other side that I showed you, but then there's this room here that is totally blocked up. It is locked and the handle's been taken off as well. So there's definitely something in there of interest that somebody doesn't want us to see, which is a shame. I'd love to get in there and have a look. Right, heading up into another dark room. It's very creepy, this one, to be fair. Very, very creepy. I've got some more stuff shoved in drawers. And very, very interesting looking, like admiral kind of guy. Next to a ship as well, to be fair. Look. Let's try and clean this off a little bit. Yeah, look. There's a ship there. There. Go on. Another picture of that, of another sail ship as well. So I'm guessing this guy used to sail on this ship. Then we've got stuff in there, like I said. A nice little fireplace with a coal scuttle next to it. Oh, what are these pictures over here, look? That's like a football team, yeah. I wonder how many famous people are in there from over the years. Because I reckon that's like Eton or something like that they went to. Little things there, and got some books. Wind in the Willows. I wonder if that's a first edition Wind in the Willows. Looks quite an old one. But I can hear the dogs barking outside in the kennels, which is quite worrying. Right, let's keep looking further up. Don't know what tracker syrup is. Right, this next room is one of the best rooms I think I have ever been in. Look at this. 1964. Oh my God, pigeony bastard. Oh, Bear's gonna try and kill a pigeon now, which is not good. Hopefully he can get out of that gap in the window, but Bear's gonna go mental trying to get this. Oh my God. Right, luckily, bear's over there and the pigeon is up there. Don't worry, no harm came to the pigeon. But if he gets... And I've just had to shut Bear outside, who is trying his hardest to get back in, because there's a pigeon in here and he wants to kill it and eat it. But for a start, look at these. All the different height chart things. 1968, age 11. Camilla. I wonder if it's Camilla Parker Bowles. You never know. All the different people that have been here, all the kids and stuff like that. But look at this. For a start, look at the hats. That one there. I'm just very aware Bear is trying his hardest to get in that door, look. But yeah, all the different military hats, look. Pigeon is up there somewhere. There, look. And I don't know how he didn't eat it a minute ago, if I'm being honest. Look at these. These are wonderful. Right, stay over there. I don't know whether they're like all World War One, World War Two. I think possibly a mix of the both. And then I'm just going to put them back in again. Don't like to leave things different to what I found them. And then some of the stuff in here is unbelievable. I'm not going to lie, it is just so good. Please, Mr. Pigeony Bastard, please get out of here. Please don't do this. There's a gap in that window there. Go on, go on. Just go. Just go. Anyway, let's get back to this. So there's all the stuff like I'd normally be like, oh wow, look at this. But there's just so many good things. Like, there's loads of photographs. When they were kids, that same guy again. And on somebody on a horse. I think that might be him when he's younger, because that's definitely him when he's younger. But all these things just need saving. They just need... Please calm down. You should be on top of the world, mate. That you sat there. Oh my God. Look down here. Another dress coat. This one with different buttons on as well. With the, I feel like they're called baronets or something on the arms. Can't remember what they're called. A little cross on the neck there, look. And then there's another one with the, like a field jacket with the stripes on. Different bits, and I'm guessing that's the Scottish Royal Dragoon. I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember what they're called. I love this. This is amazing. Look at that. That is so good. Why are these things being left to go to rack and ruin? And oh my Lord, look at this. It's rusted inside, but look at that big ceremonial sword. The handle looks like it's missing off it. That is crazy. I could spend hours. Oh look, ASTCE. Don't know what that would stand for. I don't know if there's anything in any of these. No, there isn't. I could spend hours and hours just looking at the clothes, to be honest. Like big dress jackets, the scarves and tartan scarves, little like singlet vest things to go underneath. What we got here? Oh, it looked like there were supposed to be photos that weren't in them, but there isn't any. But every single bit, look, there's like little photos tucked away. I don't know what these are. That's cool. Oh, what a shame. Someone spent the time and effort to put that onto wood and cut it all out. And then it's been left in there. What an absolute shame. It really, really is. And then the piano up at the end as well. Look at that piano, one of the ones with the candles on. I've got to be careful. I want to walk round here and show you, but I don't want to stand on anything and break it. Oh look, lots of stuffed birds without the heads. I don't really know why they've got no heads. A ruined painting and a globe. And that looks like is it a marlin? Possibly a marlin. Bear's still trying to get through that door. I can hear him. I can hear those dogs outside again though. Oh, right. I don't want to spend too much time in here because I feel like I'm upsetting that pigeon that's up there. All it needs to do is fly out of that window at the top, but it doesn't seem to be able to do that. Right, I'll look in this bit down here and then we'll make our way into a different room. Right, we've got an amazing little doll's house here, look. That will have been hours and hours of fun for somebody. Oh, I thought it was gone then. I just can't work out how to get out that window. I'm trying to keep away from it as much as possible. Oh, Battle of Britain, class locomotive. Oh, presented to Sir Archibald Sinclair at Waterloo Station in 1948. That's amazing. So many good things. The thing is, I can't even cover half the stuff because I just don't want to get caught. Literally, that farmhouse is there, right next to us. Like, look at this old chair, all the stuff in this cupboard. Oh, there's so much good stuff I'd love to be looking at. But I just, look, Angus Sinclair Field. Loads and loads of letters and all sorts. But I'm very, very aware I'm very close to that window and they'll be able to hear that pigeon banging against it. So I'm very scared. Very scared. Oh, this is about Henry VIII and stuff. And that's his Sinclair on it. So the whole family's got stuff in here, not just him. That looks like, oh, RAF books from 1942. I know that I'm not really doing this in any sort of order and I'm rushing through stuff, but I've got no choice today. I really haven't. I'm so worried about getting caught. And then all the little drinks. I don't know if it is drinks. Don't know what it would be. Bear's going mad outside to get in here. What's that say? I don't know what that's for. Fisher 168 Strand. So their money's worth, like in the day, they would have been worth a fortune, these things. Little travel cases and stuff like that. Clary. They all seem to say Clary on them. And then little silver topped containers for something. I just don't know what. It's all so good. Can't open it one-handed. I can't get it to open anyway. Right, let's move on to another room. But look at it in here. That is so good. I hadn't even looked through any drawers or anything. But I just need to get out of here soon. Right, I've just found these letters. I'm not sure who that one's from, but it is Kensington, 41 Cromwell Road. But this one is a telegraph. Now that was almost like an email back in the day. And look, promise to write, but no hurry. Sutherland Asquithian, but Caithness Liberals, and something strongly Lloyd George, from when I want my message soon as possible. So he's talking about Lloyd George as in Prime Minister Lloyd George, which is mad. That's just so mad that they, like, such important recognisable names are being mentioned in telegrams and letters that are in here. And it's just, it looks like this. Things are just falling to pieces. Like all these names of the children on the walls all over as well. And these uniforms just going to rack and ruin, just sat on the floor. There's big swords and more uniforms and all this just sat here, covered in pigeon shite, and it's just horrendous. It shouldn't be allowed. It really shouldn't be allowed. Right, I've just found this. Sir Archibald Sinclair, British Minister for Air, sent to India. London reports to carry out policy of more self-government for India. So that's him. So all these pictures down here that we were looking at earlier on are definitely him when he's younger. But there's loads of letters and bits and bats. Look, this one again. No, that one's come from Fife. Lady Sinclair. Oh, such history just getting lost. It's such a shame. It's not fair. This is our heritage. This is stuff that should be looked after and saved, and it's just thrown away. What an awful, awful shame. Anyway, there's nothing I can do about it, but it shouldn't be allowed. Bear is still trying to get in. It's creepy, to be fair. Right, just round here, through the doorway we've just come through where Bear was trying to get through. There's a couple of eggs there, and also loads of little bits. Right, that was like a presentation dinner or something. There's so many documents and things. 1934 press, is it press courier or something courier? I could spend hours looking through them. I just can't though. I really, really can't. I keep hearing noises outside as well. Look at those shoes with the fur in them. I keep hearing noises outside, and I am panicking that someone's going to come. So I need to get round the last bits and get out of here. Right, back to the top of the stairs. I think this is the only room I've not done now, which is another bathroom. But look at this bath. I swear that is a lead-lined bath. It is. I've never seen a lead-lined bath like that before, with the old toilet cistern at the top. And you know what, people love those these days, the old-fashioned ones, with a lamp at the side. But yeah, wouldn't that get boiling? I feel like lead would get boiling if you got hot water in it. And then you've got all the bits of things in there as well. And stuff shoved in the cupboards. Now there is one room with some photos in that I've seen of someone else that's been here, and I think that's the locked up one, and I'm really gutted because it's got something really good in there, but I don't think we're going to be getting in. Oh, look at these, just piled up against the wall. They're good, aren't they? Oh, there's loads of them. What's it say on the back? It says, I can't even read that. Not sure. But yeah, look. Right. I'm very, very aware of those people over there. Because it's literally just round this corner. I do not want to get caught. I know I've said it so many times, but I don't. Like, the risk of coming to these places sometimes is more than just getting a slap on the hand and getting in trouble. Like, two things. First thing, somebody's clearly broken things to get in here. I don't want blaming for that. And two, secondly, I don't want shooting. I don't want someone with a rifle coming out and shooting me and get poacher's bum or something. So, oh, Bear is trying to get to that door, through that door again. I'm gonna have to go and stop him. Right, actually Bear isn't trying to get to that bird, he's in here. I don't know if there's something in here as well. That in the corner looks like Weemsware. Weemsware is really popular, it was at one point. It's like a little storeroom, this, look. But there's something up here he wants, because I've seen him in this cupboard previously. The floor looks really dodgy, so I'm not going to go in. I'm just going to show you from here. Bear, what are you doing? What are you doing? You can't climb up. Bear! Bear! You're going to break something. Stop it! There's definitely something up there that he wants. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to have to get in and get him out. He's been a nightmare today. Right. I found the handle that goes with this door, but I don't know if it's locked or what. But I can't find the bit that goes in the middle to turn it. I wish I could see through there. I'd love to know what's in that room. I hate it when there's a secret room that you can't get in. I feel like something really good's in there. Anyway, I think it's time to go. Right, I've just come back in this, one of the first rooms I came in, just to have a quick look. It's like the tack room. So they've got bits for your saddle, for your horse. And obviously this old guy, who I feel extremely sorry for, to be honest. Look at him. But I did notice this, look. RMS, so that'll be Sinclair, down the Willen, 21039. So that's been there like 80, 90 years. Just sat on that wall. It was running round like a normal deer at one point. But yeah, all the tack stuff looks like it's been hung up in here at some point. Anyway, need to, oh look, as well in here. Got all the newspapers like the Manchester Guardian and the Times all piled up. So, right, we'll keep going. Right, I've just had to leg it out of there, go round that other way again over the river, and the farmer was stood waiting. I don't know whether he knew I was there or not, but I managed to sneak along the top and get out of there. I need to, this road is the only way in and out, I think, from his farm. So I need to get out of here, off this road, and go as soon as possible. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed it. Amazing, amazing place. And that history is getting lost, which is terrible. Anyway, have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.